This message is for all the people who are living on Earth now, and it's very important for human evolution. I know for many of you this is gonna sound crazy, or you are just gonna believe it's a nice fantasy. But please, I ask you, listen with an open mind and with your heart, and maybe some truth will resonate on your spirit. I'm gonna talk about death and old age. I know many people is very attached to the idea of dying because they see death as an escape, as finally finding peace, as finding this freedom that you don't have on earth. You live in a society which is enslaving you, which is not supporting your well-being and not supporting your true nature. Many of you think that will bring you that freedom that you never had, that peace that you never had, or that meeting with God that you never really had while you were on earth. But I'm here to tell you that you are more than you think you are, and that you can achieve all those things without the need of destroying your physical body and dying. Everything you see around is energy. It's a manifestation of a certain vibration. And your body is energy too. And it's a manifestation of your emotions, your thoughts, your karma, and your deep psychological patterns stored in your subconscious mind. Planet Earth is meant to be a planet of light, and human beings are light beings. But they are still evolving. Earth is still in an evolutionary process. Nowadays, Earth is not ruled by light, it's still ruled by dark forces. And those forces doesn't want humanity to awaken. They want to keep humans sick, and they want to keep humans small. But still they haven't been able to fully stop the evolution that humans are meant to have. They programmed you to make you believe that sickness is something which happened out of chance, or that you just inherit the sickness that your parents had. They made you believe that death is something which just comes and gets you, or even they programmed your mind so deeply through many religions, making you feel that the only way that you can achieve glory is through dying, then the only way that you can achieve peace is through dying. So you spend your life never really looking for those things while you are alive, and just unconsciously wishing to die. Go to the war and die with honor, or oh, he died, now he's resting in peace. For some people, death has this positive thing of fully living every day of their life, just because they know that one day they won't be here. Being grateful is something very important and positive. Living every moment as a unique moment, as a beautiful moment, is also very important and very positive. But you don't need to think about that, or you don't need to wish that for that, or you don't need to praise that for that. In fact, many people, because of their strong belief on that, they think life is too short for you to want to look for something better or for something higher. So they just want to superficially enjoy. And they drink, they party, and they try to not think too much, which is not bad. And parties and joy are important for people on earth, but not if it's keeping you from maybe diving deeper in your spirit and discovering higher parts of yourself. Other people think they cannot be enlightened in just one lifetime, so they are waiting to die so they can reincarnate and go through the next life. Some people, they say, One lifetime is so short, how can you get enlightened? You don't have time to master your body, to master your mind, and to achieve this holy state. So in one way or another, everybody on earth is having a strong wish of dying. Even if you are afraid, even if you will never say you wish that, unconsciously you are wishing it. But I'm here to tell you, the natural state of human beings is not getting old, and it's not dying. Because of all the social programming that you have, because the really destructive lifestyle that you are having, which is destroying your body slowly, because of all your negative emotions, because of your subconscious wishes, and because for so long humanity in general had too much darkness and could not achieve their natural state. That's why humanity have been dying and reincarnating again and again for so long. Because death is like a recycle of the soul, and for many centuries humanity was in a very low state that they needed this recycle of the soul. It was necessary because they could not evolve in just one lifetime. They could not understand many things, and they needed a different family, they needed a new body, they needed a new programming, new genes. They needed this extreme recycle of the soul to be able to evolve. But this is not like that anymore, because humanity is reaching a more lightful state. And in this lightful state, when you don't need many reincarnations to understand the truth, you also don't need to die. For all of you who somehow can understand what I'm talking about, to say it in a simple way, if you are not understanding the lesson, you need to restart a new course again and again. And you need to die. It's a need, and it's good for you, because you need to restart from a new light. But if you are understanding the lesson, you don't need to die, and at the same time you won't destroy this physical body, which is not meant to get destroyed slowly, and it's not meant to get destroyed by time. For centuries and centuries, time indeed have been destroying your bodies. You have seen old age with your own eyes. But I'm here to tell you, time is not the cause of old age. Think about it. Time just intensifies and just multiplies whatever you already have inside. Time shows you which direction you are walking towards. If you are carrying darkness, if you are carrying guilt, you are carrying sadness, and you are carrying your heavy beliefs about death, time will multiply those things, and time will increase those things, and slowly it will destroy your body, as it has been happening for so long. But if you are walking towards the light, if you are gaining knowledge, if you are loving yourself, if you are awakening, if you are discovering the truth, if you are increasing all the good things inside your spirit, your body will not just not get old, but will increase in health and youth, because that's the natural state of the human body. I know you may have many questions, like how to solve overpopulation, if that is true. I cannot tell you everything at once, but I will just tell you that not dying doesn't mean you have to stay in this dimension for a long time. You can go whenever you want, but that doesn't mean that you have to destroy your physical body, which is as divine as your soul. Destroying your body is not positive, and you all know that deep down. You all don't want to get old, and you think that may be something superficial, but it's not. It's a calling of your soul, which knows that your body is divine. That doesn't mean you have to see yourself as just a body, but the body is an extension of your soul. And when you take care of the good health of your soul, at the same time, you take care of the good health of your body. And you have seen that many times when you were happy, and you looked better, and you looked healthier. And I'm sure you know people who recovered from sickness because they felt in love, or because they somehow resolved some of the emotional issues they had. And I'm here to tell you, old age is not natural, it's also an emotional issue. It's also a belief which creates a sickness. That belief is getting old, and that sickness is old age. They say he died of old age. What does that mean? That means your organs are failing, that means your cells are dying, in the same way than when you are sick. And many people nowadays, they can accept that you can cure cancer by visualizations, by resolving deep issues which has manifested that sickness. Many people believe that the root of sickness are your thoughts, your emotions, your spirit. Then the body is a manifestation of the vibration of your spirit. But they cannot accept that old age is exactly the same thing. It's a sickness, and it's caused by a belief. And it can be solved exactly in the same way that you solve cancer and that you solve many of the other sicknesses in this world. Avoiding death, avoiding old age, doesn't mean you have to be in this planet forever. You can go just transmuting your body, just turning your body into light when you are evolved enough and when you are prepared. But I will leave that for another message. Death is part of the dark forces who are ruling planet Earth. They want you to believe you have to get old. They want you to get weak, and they want you to destroy your body and to die. They don't want people who can have long lives, being healthy. They don't want people who can stay on Earth in a healthy way and discover the truth and maybe change things. That will be really bad for them. They don't want people staying on Earth for too long. They don't want strong and healthy people who have been here for a long time and who can have the spiritual knowledge to change things and to fight them with their light. They want people dying quickly. They want people to define their life by age, so they feel they haven't achieved enough when they are in certain age. So they follow certain patterns, like robots. Age is another way to distract people. You're too young to do that, you're too old to do that. Then people is always having to fit into the age they are, and they let that rule their decisions. They get stuck buying houses. They stop looking for something different. They stop growing. That artificial clock stops the evolution of many people. It's the perfect trap. And believe me, the amount of time you are alive on Earth is very unnatural. You are not meant to live till you are 80, 90 years old. The problem is nowadays you are all sick, you are all living emotionally and physically in a sick way, which is destroying your spirit and at the same time is destroying your body. Plus the dark forces of this planet make sure that you associate things that you all look for, like joy, like friendship, like connections, with other things which are really destructive for you, like alcohol. Don't you realize about it? They made sure to poison you with alcohol by making it something related to parties and to joy and to having contact and love to each other, which is something you all look for very much. You may wonder, why do I have to care about my body? If I am spiritual, I care about my soul. Why do I have to be so superficial to want to be young? This is because it's not about the way you look. It's about the body being divine, and the body is here to help you get enlightened. The body is the mirror of your soul. When you see that you can keep your cells alive and that you can keep your body in its natural form and in its natural pattern, then you know that you are in alignment with the nature of your spirit. And then you know that you are in alignment with God. In other words, your body is here to show you your progress. And when you keep your body healthy and natural, then you know that you are keeping your spirit natural. When I say natural, I mean in the natural divine light of God that all the spirits have. In fact, there is many people in this planet that they lived way more years than you think. There is many people which are decades or even centuries younger than you think. Even if you see their birth certificate, their passport, it's not real. There is people who have been here on earth more time than you could ever imagine, and they may look like your average neighbor. And I know that you may be doubting all these things I told you now, but just give it a thought. Why not to try it? Why not to investigate about the power your beliefs and your own mind has on your cells? Why not to look for books of people who wrote about that? These are not famous books, but those books exist and have existed for very long. I'm just asking you to give it a thought, to investigate about the power of your mind over matter, the power of vibration over matter, to understand that all material things are a manifestation of something spiritual, and of course your own body too. For humans to achieve the realization of what they are, they have to overcome old age and death. And that is the message Jesus came to earth to give to people. And it's so clear if you really analyze what did he say, and if you see what the resurrection actually means. But religion have been used to keep you distracted, to feed your soul with some things so you don't look for the real truth. But this is not the matter of this message. The matter of this message is that it's very important for your evolution and for this planet that you all understand its truth, and that you all stop buying into death, and that you all work on coming back to your natural state. Of course, it's not easy, because everything, almost everything which is surrounding you is not helping you to achieve it. But you can do it, because it's in your nature, and your nature is in your favor. There is ancient cultures who knew about that, like Hindu ancient culture. Of course, that have been also changed. But the roots of that culture has some truth about it. On the next message, I will tell you what to do, because you have to do certain things to keep yourselves aligned with your spiritual energy and to keep your body in its natural and divine form. But the most important thing is to believe. You have to understand, just with 15 minutes of TV, you get hypnotized already. They put on your brain the ideas they want you to believe. Please make research about hypnosis. Make research about the human mind. Many authors have talked about it. You will find information. And then you just need to put some dots together and you will understand that what I'm saying is not crazy. And if you are able to believe, this act of faith can remove so many darkness that you may have accumulated in past life. And strong faith and strong belief, the belief in love, the belief in miracles, can remove big amounts of karma. So by believing on it, you are not just helping your body, but you are immensely helping your soul. As faith is so powerful that it can remove any old darkness that you may have stored inside. Please keep listening to my messages so you understand what can you do on your daily life, what can you practice to achieve this state and to avoid old age and death. And remember, every cell of your body vibrates with eternal youth.